And wow, doesn't that look absolutely amazing compared to the default scenery? It now looks like a proper breathing, living airport, and it looks really amazing. Hello flight sim fans, and welcome to the Practically Geek channel. In today's video I've landed here at Allgäu airport in Germany, and I'm going to be showing you some freeware scenery today by Fred's Airports. This one is available directly from his website. I don't believe you can get this from flightsim.to, so I've linked his website in the description below, so if you want to download this after this video, please go ahead and click that link. Allgäu Airport has one asphalt runway, runway 06 and 24, which measures in at 2,981 meters, or equivalent to around 9,777 feet. As with all my airport videos, I'm going to be showing you the default scenery first, then I'm going to be jumping into Fred's Airport's scenery to show you how much the airport has been improved. So for a single runway airport, it is quite a big one in terms of footprint. This immediate area has got, it still has the World War II hangars intact. As you can see, we're flying over this area now. You'll notice that the apron has got this lovely round kind of sort of, I don't know, pattern to it. It sort of swings around and it has all these different hangars lining up around it, kind of like houses going down a road, really. I believe that the creator has modeled all these hangars in, which will be absolutely amazing to see. The 2D satellite imagery is hit or miss on this one. There's a few inconsistencies. There's auto-gen trees in places, but you can see a lot of the trees in the satellite imagery, which isn't too great. And jumping over to the other side of the airport, the main sort of body, the aprons and the terminal building, you can see it's again not too bad. The grassy areas around, sort of in the background there, look absolutely fantastic. The kind of the countryside with all the different patterns in the grass. The airport texturing from this height doesn't look too bad. If we get in closer, I'm sure we'll see some defects. So yeah, as thought, the satellite imagery isn't great. We've got bits of the terminal building coming through the proper one. The car park looks absolutely dreadful. There's absolutely no static cars. There's some weird kind of flat type European townhouse looking buildings, some utility and hangars. There's a lovely little mixture going on here. We can see that there's also a bigger car park to the right. Again, no static cars, just flat ones baked into the texture. There's a lot of static aircraft, which is a plus, I guess, if we're going to take anything out of this one, but again, not the best. I'm assuming that the creator has done what he can with this one and really sort of bring it up to standard, a better standard than it is now. And with that being said, I think it is time now to take a look at Fred's Airport's Allgäu Airport here in Germany and see what he's done to improve this airport. Welcome back to Allgäu Airport here in Germany. I've loaded into the Fred's Airport freeware scenery, and we're going to have a look around and see what improvements have been made. Just before we have a better, closer look at this airport, let's look at some of the highlights that are featured on this particular freeware scenery. As per the website, we've got more than 70 unique buildings. That's absolutely amazing. We've got a detailed apron, correct taxiway signs, and high-res PBR textures. So with that being said, let's have a look around Allgäu Airport by Fred's Airports. Well, you can see the level of detail on the taxiways and the aprons. The custom buildings look absolutely fantastic. Even this side of the airport with the old World War II bunker hangars, you can see that they have also been taken out, the default ones, and the new lovely custom ones being added in. And they've even got grass over the top of them, which looks absolutely fantastic. I haven't seen that yet. You can see that there's more detail on more custom hangars as well, some grass on top of those. We've got loads of different things being changed. construction sites, more custom hangars. Everything looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm gonna have a better look at one of those hangars in better detail just now so you can see them. Just heading towards those hangars, we can see the lovely construction site with a lot of detail and some red barriers, metal, steel reinforcements for the concrete for the buildings. That looks absolutely fantastic. And as you can see here are the lovely new custom World War II hangars. They look absolutely fantastic. Again, I haven't seen this style of hangar yet within the simulation. They're definitely not a default version anyway. Other creators might have implemented them, but these look absolutely fantastic. And this side of the airport, I believe, is where the general aviation aircraft tend to be. But again, I do love the grass going over the top of the hangars, and just the whole area of this side of the airport looks 100 times better. You can see some absolutely stunning work being done to the runway here. Lovely new retexturing. I looked on Google Maps and it seems like there's more like squares cut up on the side of the runway. That being said, I don't know I didn't check how far back that Google Maps image was from, so this could be what the new runway looks like. And having a look at the main body, the main aprons of this airport with that new lovely custom terminal we can see scrolling past now, it looks absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to have a better look for you in just a second. And wow, doesn't that look absolutely amazing compared to the default scenery? It now looks like a proper breathing, living airport, and it looks really amazing. We're going to start from the left and see some of the surrounding buildings and head over to that terminal because that looks absolutely stunning. So as you can see, there's custom vehicle models with different paint jobs on them. The custom buildings around this airport look absolutely fantastic. The level of detail that it adds to the airport is amazing. Let's move on and check out some more areas of this fantastic airport. Again, you know I do love my fences, and just like before, they just add realism. They add obviously the perimeter to the airport, obviously being a secure site, you know, just able to walk onto the airfield, and you can see entranceways to the airport grounds here. That looks amazing. Just swinging over the top here, we can see more custom buildings. The aprons look absolutely fantastic with new airport markings to match the real life one. We've got more custom fencing, what looks like added foliage for more depth. This lovely looking building here with the greens and the blacks on it, and it's got lovely like stairs and antennas on it. The car parks look a million times better because they now have car park markings and cars, and you can also see there's obviously a overspill for the car park going onto the grass here with the custom lamps as well. Again, totally amazing. And the scenery around this airport with the different coloured fields, again, looks amazing. Heading towards that custom terminal with the actual custom control tower as well, you can see that the car parks now have the right buildings in there, true to life. You can see that lovely custom terminal there. I think it does also have a bit of a interior. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. And just as a whole complete package, this airport is absolutely amazing. Again, it is free, as I mentioned before. And the control tower looks absolutely fantastic. You can see the blues and the whites in the concrete, the ladders and the doorways and the PBR texturing on those windows to reflect the sunlight, and it does look amazing. No interior, but again, you don't always find fully modelled interiors in these airports, especially FREEWARE. I think it just looks amazing. The building as well, you can see, has got level of detail where you can see the window ledges and the AC vents coming off the side of it. Again, some people, the creators, just use 2D texturing for that, which is absolutely perfect sometimes, but proper 3D ones just really add to the realism, and yeah, that looks fantastic. And again, this area where the kind of the airport stretches back towards the car park with another apron, you can see all the custom white markings and the red markings. The ground clutter is exceptional. the custom hangars with the signage. It all looks really amazing. Very well done to Fred's Airports for this one. And finally, before we head into the night lighting, look at that terminal. That is absolutely fantastic. I have done some research and that is absolutely spot on. It has that kind of half skating, half pipe, quarter pipe roof where you could do some skateboarding on almost. And it is partially got an interior, which, yeah, we can have a look inside and see what it looks like. You can see the windows aren't textured in the inside. Again, this is something that not all creators, even payware creators, can't do. It's something that I've read that they struggle with, and sometimes it's hard to implement. But we do have some lovely seating areas. We've got the departure boards, which look fantastic. A lovely little FREEWARE interior, and again, you don't see many of them. The detail in here with the kind of the outside patio, the chairs and the umbrellas is fantastic. The level of detail in the wooden fence with the concrete footers going across the bottom, the reflections from those PBR textures on the roofs here, again, another amazing job, another really great custom building. So it's now time to rewind those watches to 1 AM and check out the night lighting for Allgäu Airport. And wow, isn't that spectacular? The night lighting looks really amazing from the initial impressions. You can see that the control tower looks amazing. Again, that's something I really see, some light emitting from the control tower, and from this view it looks like there's an actual interior, which is absolutely amazing. The terminal building, again, amazing. You can actually see the departure boards inside the interior, and the car park as well is well lit to what I would imagine a car park is. The level of lighting that is produced from a car park and an airport. Let's have a little look around and see some more night lighting details. So you can see that little go-kart track over there that isn't part of the airport is lit up really nicely. Some floating UFO lights, again, nothing the creators can do about that, but the apronways, where the hangars are all lit up very nicely. Some lovely faked interior lighting from the factories down there to make the building look more like it has an interior, and the bus shelters here, the hangars have all got the the security lights on the side illuminating the apron. It looks fantastic, and this isn't too far from Munich. This also can be known as West Munich Airport, in fact. So you can see there's a lot of urban lights around this area as well. And those apron lights that are attached to the hangars here look absolutely fantastic. They are also illuminating the area really well. And I'm very impressed with that terminal, actually. I will show you that in a bit more detail in just a moment. But I tell you what, that control tower is really well done. The fact that it has no interior and it still looks that good, it is really great. And there it is. It looks amazing. The lights coming out of the building, some might say they're a bit too bright, but again, I think they look okay. And there's a better look at the side of the terminal building. You can see the lights are illuminating those diagonal structures really well. The lights bouncing off that follow me car, which again, that looks amazing. And overall, the lighting for this custom terminal is absolutely fantastic, down to the interior lighting. It's just staggering, the quality of the FREEWARE airports we're getting from the community, and yeah, just amazing. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. So now let's jump into a before and after montage. I hope you like what I'm doing with these. Again, please let me know your thoughts on the newer type montage I'm doing with the kind of the wipe and scroll effect going across obviously the before and after image. I do like it a bit more than the older version. I think it's more dynamic, and certainly with the full screen now you can see it in more detail rather than a split image. So let's jump into that now and see what the airport looked like before and after. So that was Allgäu Airport in Germany. It's from the creator Fred's Airport. You can get this directly from his website, which will be linked down below. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the Practically Geek channel for more videos just like this. Thank you for watching and I will see you again very, very soon.
Hello, 212, you make a left turn there now.
Hello, 212. Hello, 212, we're ready for approach now, and I request vectors via 2 company approach.